Why is it, Camilla, that every time we go shopping, I come home and find something strange in the shopping bag? Well, like that packet of sunflower seeds. Why did you buy sunflower seeds? Oh, you want to grow them, okay. So, what are you doing with the seeds to grow them, Camilla? Keeping them in the packet. I don't think that's going to work, Camilla. You need to take them out of the packet and plant them in the ground. I know they're going to get dirty, Camilla, but if they don't get dirty, they're not going to grow. And another thing, you need to water them. Yes, they will get wet, but if they don't get dirty and they don't get wet, they're not going to grow. I think you better go back in your basket, Camilla. This reminds me of a story that Jesus told, one of his parables about a rich master. Now, when Jesus told his story, he didn't give his characters names, but I'm going to. The rich master called in 3 of his servants. He said, I'm going away on this long journey and I'm going to give each one of you some money. Their eyes sparkled. No, said the master, the money's still going to be mine. It's just you're going to try and use it and see if you can make a profit. When I come back, you've got to give it back to me. Now then, Dealer Dan, I'm going to give you £500. Dealer Dan was very excited. Thank you, master, he said. I can't wait to find out what I can do with it. And off he went. Who's next? In came Steady Eddie and sat down on a chair in front of the master. Hello, master, he said. I'm ready. All right, said the master. Steady Eddie, I'm going to give you £200. I want you to do the best you can with it. All right, said Steady Eddie. And off he went. Where's Larry? In came Lazy Larry. He said. The master said, Lazy Larry, I'm going to give you £100 and I want you to do the best you can with it. Do I have to? Said Lazy Larry. Yes, said the master. And off he went. Dealer Dan went straight down to the market, and in one corner of the market he found some of the most flea-ridden, dirty, smelly camels you can possibly imagine. Everybody else kept well away from that corner, but it gave Dealer Dan an idea. He went up to see the dealer. How much do you want for your camels? He said. £1,000. I'll give you 500, said Dealer Dan. So he came away with 15 stinking camels. His wife was not pleased. You're not bringing them in here, she said. Keep them in the garden. When Dealer Dan got his 15 camels into the garden, he brushed them and he washed them and he fed them and he pampered them and he loved them until they were the best looking camels in the land, and then he took them back to the market and sold them. Dealer Dan made a good profit. Steady Eddie thought long and hard about his £200, and after 3 days he came up with an idea. Oranges and aubergines, he said. Sprouts and spinach. I'm going to have a fruit and veg store, and I know what I'm going to call it. Steady Eddie's Veggies. He started buying fruit and veg. Then he polished them and cleaned them, and then he set them out in nice little rows. He even had a nice sign above his stall, and people began to come from all over the town. Look at these fruit and veg, they said. These are really good. Steady Eddie began to make a profit. Lazy Larry was really quite upset about his money. What am I going to do, he said. The master's going to be furious if I lose it. I better keep it safe somewhere. So Lazy Larry took off his shoe. Then Lazy Larry took off his sock. Then Lazy Larry took the £100 and put them inside the sock, and he put his sock underneath the floorboards. Then he went to bed, exhausted. After a long time, the master came back again. I want to see my servants, he said. So in they came. Well, Dealer Dan, what did you do with that £500 I gave you? You'll never believe it, said Dealer Dan. I've got the best second-hand camels in the whole land, master. You should see them. And look, you gave me £500, but I'm going to give you 1,000 back. The master was really pleased with Dealer Dan. Well done, he said. You've doubled your money. You've done exactly what I hoped you would do. Now, because you've shown you're responsible, I'm going to give you some more money. Where's Steady Eddie? In came Steady Eddie and sat on the chair. Hello, master, he said. Lovely to see you back again. Said the master. Steady Eddie, what have you done with that £200 I gave you? Well, said Steady Eddie, I've been running a fruit and vegetable store, master, called Steady Eddie's Veggies, and everybody thinks my fruit and veg are the best in town. I've been doing ever so well, and look, that £200 you gave me, do you remember? I've turned it into 400. The master was just as pleased with Steady Eddie as he'd been with Dealer Dan. Well done, Steady Eddie, he said. You've done really well, you've doubled your money. You've shown you're responsible, and now I'm going to give you some more money to use. Where's Larry? Now, nobody had seen Larry for a long time, but somebody said that they'd heard snoring coming from his house. Go and fetch him, said the master. A servant ran down to his house and shouted through the letterbox. Larry, he said, wake up! The master's back and he wants to see you. Larry woke up in a fluster. What am I going to do? He thought. Oh, and where did I put that money? He pulled his sock out from under the floorboards and hopped down to see the master. Well, said the master, what have you done with that £100 I gave you? Larry looked at the master. Oh, he said, I knew you would be really cross, master, if I lost that £100, or I've been really careful with it. I put it in my sock and I've had it under the floorboards so nobody can get at it. Look, you can have the money back now, and you can have the sock as well if you like. The master was not pleased with Larry. Larry, he said, you didn't even try. I wanted you to use the money and make a profit. Oh dear, Larry has spoilt our story a little bit. Made me wonder, you've not been keeping your seeds in a packet, have you? Or hiding your talents under the floorboards? I didn't think so.